Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This Week 5 matchup features two of the best in the NFC as the Dallas Cowboys visit the San Francisco 49ers. The Cowboys come in riding a pair of wins, most recently handing the Patriots their first loss at home in Dallas in Week 4. The 49ers have rattled off three straight victories since their opening week loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, most recently taking down the St. Louis Cardinals a week ago. Now the Cowboys and the 49ers battle to try to stake a claim as the top team in the NFC. Roger Staubach is the quarterback for Dallas, John Brodie the quarterback for the 49ers. There's Kyle Shanahan, who will call the plays for San Francisco. Tom Landry coaches the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys are going to get to receive here to open things off. Here in San Francisco, Bruce Gossett comes on to handle the kick duties. Kelvin Martin will be back to receive for Dallas. And I have to handle the kicking game. Other than that, I just handle the play calls based on the custom playbooks I have developed for each team based on their coaches. So the Cowboys should kind of ratio of run to pass should be in the realm of how Landry's teams played, etc., etc. Here's Staubach's numbers on the year. Rough opening week. You see 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. They're not looking for that many picks out of Roger. But Staubach has played much better the past 2 weeks. Not coincidentally, the Cowboys coming out of those 2 games with a pair of victories. Get the camera set to broadcast mode here. It won't let me do it now because the play is already kind of gotten into position. We'll watch the first play from this perspective, and then we'll get the camera moved correctly. Apologize for that. I was a little slow on the update. Staubach the handoff there. No play action to Emmitt Smith. Fires to the left-hand side. It's complete. Robert Newhouse out of the backfield. That'll be a 9-yard pickup for the Cowboys. Let's see if it'll let me. Yep, there we go. Get that camera fixed. All right. Sorry about that. So it'll be 2nd and 1 after that opening completion to Newhouse. Good start for Dallas. Short yardage situation here on 2nd down. That's what you like to see. Handoff. That one does go to Emmitt. He's out across the 40. Pickup of 5. It's Smith. 20 carries for 69 yards against the Patriots last week. Patriots did a good job against them. But the Cowboys were still able to come out of it with the win. Patrick Willis gets the tackle there. So the sticks move 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from their 40. Just a touch out past the 40-yard. Play action out of the shotgun. Short pass. That's deflected. Intended for Tony Hill. That one falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Goes back under center for this one. Handoff. Smith up the middle. Slithers his way through. Good run there for Emmitt. It'll be 3rd and 1 as he gets out to the 49. 9-yard pickup there for Smith. Cowboys offensive line. Often talked about. Very, very solid. It was 3rd and a long one here for Dallas. Staubach drops back, looks, swings it wide. Along the sideline, complete for Novacek. That'll be a 1st down to the San Francisco 45, 6-yard pickup for Jay Novacek. Cowboys move the chains once more. Down to the 45-yard line. Just underway here in San Francisco. Appreciate you tuning in. Smith again. That one stuffed pretty well by the Niners. Charles Haley with the stop there. I don't say he got 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 43. Lance Rensel, Michael Irvin, the wideouts there. Tony Hill is the 3rd receiver. Not in this formation. Handoff. Emmett cuts it back. Brought down, gets down just a touch inside the 40. Wrestled to the ground by Pierce Holt. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Cowboys, their first opportunity at a 3rd down conversion in this one. We'll see if the 49ers defense can bring this drive to a halt. Staubach drops back under pressure, and down he goes. Staubach gets rolled up on a little bit there. Andre Garode going to check out of this one. He's going to be checked out on the sideline. The Cowboys, after a drive that started off pretty well, are now going to have to punt. Ron Whitby will try to pin the 49ers deep. Again, the only plays I actually control the execution of are the kicking game, and that's just by necessity. Another weird Madden thing where they won't let the computer just execute the kicking game. Well, it's not in franchise. If I set everything up in custom playbooks can't be used in franchise mode unless you're controlling both teams. And you see John Brody, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So in order to get everything to use the custom playbooks, I would have to, if I didn't do it this way with the play calls, I would have to run everything in exhibition mode, and that would just be incredibly tedious. So that's not how we choose to do things. So the Niners are pinned back at their 6-yard line, their first drive of the game. Shanahan puts Brody in the shotgun to open things up. Drops back, throws, incomplete, intended for Jerry Rice. He's covered well there. Terrence Newman on the coverage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Split backs to each side of John Brody. Handoff, that's going to be Ricky Waters. Waters tries to get to the outside. Not much doing there. Good job by Cornell Green to come up for the tackle. Waters only picks up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Brody in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws to the sideline. Incomplete. Cornell Green in good coverage over there. And it'll be 4th down, and the 49ers will have to punt here on the opening drive. With him on for the punt here from his own end zone. There's Kelvin Martin at the Niners, about 47. Good coverage there. But good field position for the Cowboys here as they start their 2nd drive. You'll see that graphic an annoying amount during the course of this game. EA loves basically on every drive switch to show you back. So we won't reference that graphic every time. I get as tired of seeing it as you surely would about hearing about it. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from the San Francisco 42. Staubach handoff to Emmett. Tries to cut it back, and he is blown up there. Beautiful tackle. Patrick Willis breaks through. It'll be 2nd and 10. Calls out the signal. They go to Emmett again, riding Emmitt Smith heavily here in this opening quarter. 6 carries already for 26 yards. That one gets him down to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 3. Tim McDonald steps up for the tackle. Smith checks out to Marco Murray. in the backfield now for the Cowboys. Murray gets the handoff here. Goes down near the first down marker. They'll say he got there. Matt Hazeltine with the stop, but not before Murray kind of throws his weight forward, finds the marker. Good job there by Murray. It'll be a first down. Sticks will move down to the 49ers 32. Staubach looks. Pass complete. Quick out route to Lance Rensel. Just a 4-yard pickup down to the 28. Rensel's first catch of the game. It'll be 2nd and 6. Showing blitz with Willis up the middle. We'll see if he's bluffing. And off. Smith. Good hole for Smith. Down inside the 20. That'll be a first down. Down to the 15. Good run there for Emmett, who has carried a heavy load here in this opening quarter. Cowboys basically lost the ball for 3 plays. Other than that, Dallas has had it here for these first 9 minutes. Emmett has gotten the load. It's back there again. 1st and 10 from the 15. Staubach drops. Looks. Throws, and he's just going to throw that one away. Good coverage by the 49ers. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. This 49ers secondary, very solid. Even though they did not get Ronnie Lott in the initial draft, Ronnie Lott will join the 49ers eventually at some point. Staubach drops. Looks. Pass there to the sideline. Then looks like it's complete. Yep, they say he got his feet down. But Jay Novacek reels it in. Down to the 8. It's a pickup of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. Staubach under. Mark Stepnoski at center. They go up the middle to Newhouse. Try to get a little bit too tricky there. Newhouse is gobbled up. Charles Haley, the first one to hit him. Newhouse, a big, powerful back, but unable to get the 3 yards, a little bit more than he was capable of there. So 4th and 1. They're going to go for the field goal here. Again, the kicking game is incredibly easy in this game, so I kind of have to put a little bit of limitations on myself. I won't move that thing, the target, from side to side to wherever it sets it up. And then I basically just have to do it with the meters. If I want to kick to go to the left, I have to kick it to the left of where it says the perfect target is. And it's still a very easy kicking game. One glitch that has come up a little bit is that there is, on long field goals, there is an abundance of roughing the kicker calls. So I basically decline those and act like they didn't happen because it's too, it's too frequent. The guy gets in on the rush all the time and hits the kicker. Basically, you just end up with automatic first downs every time there's a long field goal. What we have there is a fumble, although the 49ers are able to fall on top of it there. Kermit Alexander recovers his own fumble there on the return. No harm, no foul. Hollywood Henderson in on the stop there on the coverage. Alexander kind of shifting left-right, trying to find himself a gap that never materialized. So after going 3 and out on their opening drive, John Brody takes the field here to try to get the 49ers on track here. Now they trail 3-0. 5:10 left here in the opening frame. Appreciate you joining me here live from San Francisco. Brody drops back, fires, complete. He's got Dwight Clark. Clark down into Dallas territory. That's a 33-yard strike. Dwight Clark reels it in down to the Cowboys 41, and the 49ers are in business here on drive number 2. Roy Williams with the stop. Good throw here from Brody. Not visually appealing. It had a little bit of a duck rotation to it, but but it made its way there. This Cowboys team has a weakness. Their linebacking core is fairly weak, with the exception of the terrific Chuck Howell. Hand off Ricky Waters. Waters tries to get to the outside, and he does. Down inside the 35, down inside the 30. Good run for Waters. Down to the 28-yard line. Cornell Green brings him down. It'll be 1st and 10. So the 49ers back-to-back significant plays there. It'll be 1st and 10 as we get down inside the 4-minute mark here, quarter number 1. Brody under center. Handoff. Nope. Play action. Rolls to the right. Short pass there. Nothing much doing. That's actually going to be a loss of a yard. Vernon Davis, a little tight end quick out route. That did not materialize as planned. So expect that one to get some black highlighter going over it on the play sheet. 2nd and 11 from the 28. Brody in the shotgun. Drops back, looks. Another short pass over the middle there. That one is complete. It only gets a yard, though. Gene Washington, his first catch of the game. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. This will be a 45-yard kick here from Bruce Gossett. Does not have a great leg. Brody's going to go for it all here instead. End zone touchdown. John Brody hits Jerry Rice, and the 49ers answer the Cowboys' field goal in a big way. Forget the field goal attempt. They go for it all there on 3rd and 10, and Jerry Rice doing Jerry Rice things. Streaking down the left side, he gets behind Terrence Newman. Brody drops it in perfectly, and it's a touchdown strike for the 49ers, who take the lead here in San Francisco. Beautiful pass there from John Brody. Gossett on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. 5 plays, 74 yards. That was an impactful drive for the 49ers. They take the 7-3 lead. 2:16 left here in quarter number 1. Now Gossett will come on for the kickoff duties. Melvin Martin in the end zone. We'll see if he decides to bring it down, and he will. Out across the 15, out across. Nope, not quite get to the 20. I was a little bit overly ambitious in my call there. And there you see the running back graphic I mentioned. And we'll show that every freaking time. So Cowboys start off from their 19. Staubach under center. And off Smith up the middle. And he is popped. Smith picks up 9. He takes a shot, though. I believe that was Tim McDonald who laid the lumber to him. And it was, but it's a 9-yard pickup for Smith. 2nd and 1 from the 28. And off Smith. Gets to the marker, not much else doing there, but he does get the first down. 9 carries for 49 yards in this opening quarter for Emmitt Smith. Tom Landry's offense are run heavy, and he has gotten the load of it. DeMarco Murray came in for a carry. Obviously, he's not going to be able to run Emmitt Smith 40 times in the course of this game. We'll see if the Cowboys get a little more judicious. Hand off there to Smith. Out across the 35, it's 2nd and 4. They have DeMarco Murray and Ezekiel Elliott. So lean on in the backfield. 2nd and 4 here from the 35. Excuse me. More frog in the throat. There's the handoff. There's Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott stiff arms one man. Gets away from a couple of tacklers. Hard run there for Ezekiel Elliott. That's a hard-earned 3 yards there. And that will bring the first quarter to a close. So 7-3 49ers, what's setting up for a good one here in San Francisco. We'll head to quarter number 2. Teams will flip sides. Cowboys will resume with a 3rd and 1 from their own 38. Back under center. The handoff. Smith tries to pop one outside, and he is gobbled up. Tim McDonald, his second big tackle of this drive. Smith got a little bit forward, but he didn't get to the marker. It'll be 4th and inches, and you got to think the Cowboys are going to punt this one. In their own territory, they are not messing with it. Good stand there by the Niners. Whitby comes on for the punt. Herman Alexander will field it from about the 17, out across the 20, out across the 25. Stutter step, nothing doing there. Had a little bit of room to the outside, and by the time he realized that he had that space, the Cowboys had closed it off to him. So Brody, a perfect 4 of 4 on the last drive, culminating on the touchdown strike to Jerry Rice. 1st and 10 as the Niners get their first drive here of the second quarter. And off Frank Gore, and that play is blown up. Too Tall Jones breaks through. It's a loss of 2. Gore brought down back at the 23. It'll be 2nd and 12. Too Tall Jones blows right past his man there. This 49ers offensive line isn't great. That was exploited in the opener by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, the Steelers, one of the best defenses in the game. And off here is Gore again. He'll only get a couple on that one. They'll say it's 3. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 27. Far 6 passes, 4 running plays for the Niners. Brody drops back. Looking. He's going to air it out again. Deep down the left-hand side. He's got Rice, and he hits Rice again. And Jerry Rice is chewing up Terrence Newman. Second score for Rice, this one of the deep variety. And the 49ers have blown it open here in the second. And the Cowboys are going to have to do something, because right now it does not seem like Terrence Newman is up for the task of hanging with Jerry Rice. Deep bomb there. And pending the extra point, it'll be 14-3 San Francisco. Extra point splits the uprights. 3 plays, 75 yards. Nothing fancy there. That is, go deep, I'll hit you. So Jerry Rice has 2 touchdown receptions here in the first 18 minutes of this game. And it's 14-3 San Francisco. Kelvin Martin out across the 20. Staubach gets ready to get the drive rolling. Handoff, the late handoff to Emmett, and Charles Haley blows through and gobbles that one up. Smith loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Staubach up. Cowboys in a packed tight set here. They go to Smith. Gets a good lead block from Newhouse. Picks up a few, but it's still going to be 3rd and 8. Eric Wright comes up in the secondary for the tackle. Third and 8 from the 24. Staubach drops back. Stands in, looking. Pressure comes. Ends up flinging it out wide. It's caught, but nothing really doing on the play. Novacek driven out of bounds. Well short. 4th and 8, and the Cowboys will have to punt. He may have actually caught that one out of bounds. So Ron Whitby comes on to punt, and now there's a big drive coming up here. Big a drive can be early in the second quarter. Cowboys do not want to go down more than they're down at this point. The 49ers will get good field position here. 2 catches for 101 yards for Jerry Rice, both of them touchdowns. Brody is in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide. Drops back, short pass over the middle. That one's complete. Brent Jones, the tight end, cutting across the middle, picks up a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 47. Second and 5. Shanahan has Brody in the shotgun again. And off, this is Charlie Garner. Garner looks for a hole. Nothing really comes up. He fights his way forward for a couple. It'll be 3rd and 3 as he gets out to the 49. Down inside the 10-minute mark left here in the first half. High formation. Brody, it's a handoff. The Cowboys read it well. Frank Gore goes nowhere, and the Niners, after getting the good field position, are going to go 3 and out. Gore got a bit hung up trying to follow the lead blocker there, and once he hesitated, Cowboys were able to pounce on it. So a needed stop there for the Cowboys. Tom Whittem comes on for the punt. We'll try to angle it to the sideline and pin the Cowboys deep. Angle. Oh boy, it hit him. He went to let it go, and it hits Kelvin Martin. He has to fall on it. Big mistake there from Kelvin Martin. That was probably going to bounce into the end zone. Instead, Dallas is going to get themselves pinned inside their 10. Very fortunate for Martin that he was able to fall on top of that one. Now the Cowboys have to kind of try to regroup. Nothing going their way at the moment. They had that field goal on the opening drive. 49ers have taken momentum here. 1st and 10, handoff. Smith tries to get to the outside. Good job grabbing him around the ankles there. Patrick Willis, the second man in there. They're actually going to give Willis credit for the tackle. He was the second guy there. Smith got grabbed around the ankles before Willis was able to bring him to the ground. Second and 6 from the 10. Play action. Staubach is going to throw this one away. So the 49ers secondary doing a fine job. There you see one of those big members, Eric Wright. 3rd and 6. Not sure what kind of a chance the Cowboys will want to take back deep in their own end here. It's a handoff. They give it to Smith to try to get the tough yardage. He gets a few, but he's not going to get enough. Smith picks up 4. Merton Hanks comes up for the stop. So they go on 3rd and rather long there. Again, Cowboys playing it safe at that point. And now, Ron Whitby will come on for the punt. Kermit Alexander, the deep man, for the Niners. It'll be good field position again for San Francisco. They'll start in Dallas territory, and they're going to start well in Dallas territory. Nice return by Kermit Alexander down to the Dallas 27-yard line. So the 49ers with a chance to drop the hammer here midway through the second quarter. Brody under center. They've got tight ends loaded here down to the bottom right side. That's where they go with Frank Gore. And the Cowboys blow through it anyway. Chuck Howley comes in late on that stop and pops Frank Gore. Cornell Green will get credit for the tackle. But Howley with a little bit of an extra pop there at the end, trying to make sure that Dallas kind of asserts themselves as this game has started to get away from them a little bit. AC Green with the stop, and look at Chuck Howley come in. Finish that tackle off. 2nd and 9. It's a pickup of a yard. From the 27, Brody in the shotgun. Charles Garner in the game as the setback for the Niners at this point. Brody, pass, over the middle, zips it in there, complete to Gene Washington. Brody now 7 of 9 for 155 and 2 scores. Washington's first catch went for a yard. This one, significantly more impressive. Down inside the 6-minute mark here in the first half. Frank Gore back in at the setback. Niners have that 3 tight end set again. Gore doesn't go wide. It goes to the middle, and a good hard run by Frank Gore down inside the 5. Gore just pulls his way forward there. D.D. Lewis with the stop, but it's an 8-yard pickup down to the 3. Tom Landry exasperated on the Dallas sideline. Second and 2 as we approach the 5-minute mark. I formation behind Brody. At this point, Cowboys just have to be thinking, hold them to a field goal. Handoff, Waters, dragged down, picks up a yard. He's able to fall ahead there. Not much doing. 3rd and 1 from the 2. Clock continues to tick down on this first half. Brody drops back. Pressure comes, and they're going to get to him. D.D. Lewis gets through, brings down John Brody. That's the first sack of the game. And the 49ers are going to have to settle for a field goal, and at this point, that's going to feel like a victory for the Cowboys. This will be a 25-yard shot. Should be pretty much a chip shot here for Gossett. Kick is up. And good. So the 49ers extend their lead to 14. It's 17-3. Cowboys will try to take a little bit of momentum from the fact that they held them to the field goal there. 3:45 remaining in the first half. Gossett for the kick. Melvin Martin takes it back from the 2. Going to look for some space, brings it right down the middle, out across the 20 to the 23, and that's where the Cowboys will start off. Dallas needs something on this drive, even a field goal, just something to try to get them a little bit of momentum before they head to the half. Michael Irvin has been completely shut down to this point. Handoff, Smith up the middle. Out across the 25. He'll get his way out to the 29. That's a 6-yard pickup. Smith limping a bit as he comes up. They're stretching him out on the sideline. Again, they've ridden Emmitt Smith hard here in this opening frame. Obviously, keep an eye on that situation. DeMarco Murray is the back at the moment. 2nd and 4 from the 29. It's going to be Murray. Murray finds a hole out across the 35. Good run there for DeMarco Murray, his second carry of the game. He's out to the 38-yard line. Jeff Ulbrich with the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Cowboys move the chains. Down inside the 3-minute mark left here in the first half. Play action. Staubach drops, looks, over the middle. It's complete. Lance Rentzel down into 49ers territory. Staubach now 5 of 9, but only 39 yards passing. And the 49ers secondary, very formidable. Let's see here how the Cowboys play this. Staubach in the shotgun. Play action. Looks down the field, and there's Irvin. We just spoke about Irvin, and the Cowboys take their shot down the field, and this one works out for them. Michael Irvin introduces himself to this game late in the first half. His first catch of the game, but it goes into the end zone. And the Cowboys get some momentum back on the touchdown strike. Staubach to Irvin. Gets behind Kermit Alexander. And Michael Irvin's first catch of the game is a big one, a touchdown strike from 48 yards out. And now, with the extra point coming from Chris Boniel, the Cowboys will be back within a score. Extra point there is up and good. 4 plays, 76 yards in a minute 32. And did the Cowboys ever need that? So now, 2:09 left in the first half. Boniel comes on for the kickoff. We'll see how aggressively the 49ers will go about this. Both teams have their 3 timeouts. They're certainly not going to play it ultra conservatively. You don't want Dallas burning through their timeouts and then get good field position. Terrible blocking for the 49ers on that kickoff. They're going to start out from their own 17. High formation behind him. And off to Gore. Gore breaks through a tackle, and Frank Gore opens it up. Out across the 30, out across the 35. Nice run by Frank Gore. Out to the 36. That's a 19-yard pickup. It'll get us to the 2-minute warning. Goes right through the gap. Beautiful run there for Frank Gore. First and 10. Short pass. Gore out of the backfield. Pickup of 6. The game itself, when you get inside 2 minutes, the clock doesn't do that fast acceleration thing, so that's why it could take me a few seconds to call the play. It's not a big deal. And Brody throws with the pressure coming up the middle. That one, it'll be 3rd and 4. .137 left. Niners at their 42. I want to get inside about the Dallas 30 to give Gossett a chance at a field goal. Pass. White Clark, complete. Down into Dallas territory, down to the 46. 49ers will burn their first timeout. 17-10 San Francisco here late in the first half. Niners trying to get some points on the board before halftime. Jerry Rice and Michael Irvin have matched long touchdown receptions. Rice has one of the shorter variety as well. Brody, here's Dwight Clark, down inside the 35, down to about the 30, down to call it the 31, and the 49ers have putting together a nice little drive here before the half. John Brody has been sharp. a very unhappy Tom Landry. Conceding points here would not sit well with the man in the hat. Brody over the middle. That's almost picked off. Oh, Charlie Waters had that one. Is unable to come up with it. And instead, it just falls incomplete. That one hit Charlie Waters right in the hands. 58 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Brody in the shotgun. Drops, pass, incomplete. That one is broken up. Jones steps in for the deflection. It's 3rd and 10. From the 31. And Gossett, fairly accurate if he can get into his range. He does not have a superb play. This would be 48 yards from where the Niners stand right now. Brody stands in, pass over the middle, near the marker. Gene Washington has it, and it's complete down to the 20-yard line. Right at the marker, they're going to call it a first down. And that is just an absolute dagger for the Cowboys. You cannot give that play up there. Brody hits Gene Washington. 46 seconds left. The Niners will sit on that last timeout in case they need it for the field goal opportunity. Brody stands in, looks, pass, complete. Dwight Clark down inside the 5. Down to the 2-yard line. Brody fires the strike there. Cowboys secondary getting exposed a little bit here. .23 seconds left. 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff. Waters pulls his way in. It's a touchdown for Ricky Waters. And the 49ers come down in the 2-minute offense at the end of the first half and go right down the field on the Cowboys to strike before halftime. Waters runs it in from 2 yards out. And pending the extra point, it'll be 21-10 San Francisco, 24-10 San Francisco, which should pretty much take us into halftime. A very disappointed Tom Landry on that Cowboys sideline. Gossett's extra point is through. 10 plays, 82 yards in 1:49. That is how you draw it up. Gossett with the kick. Martin takes it from the goal line. Out across the 20 to the 21. 13 seconds left on the clock. We're going to overrule this. I think if you're the Cowboys, we're not going to leave much doubt on that one. You're not taking a chance with 13 seconds left. Deep in your own end. Go a handoff into the line. See if Emmett can break something, and he won't. And that will take us to the half. So the 49ers head into halftime with a 24-10 lead. Cowboys struck first with a field goal. But to get that Irvin touchdown, to get you back within a score, and then to let the 49ers come right down the field at the end of the half, is just something, if you are the Cowboys, you cannot allow that to happen. Other games that'll occur this week, the 3-1 Packers and the 3-1 Raiders meet out in Oakland. That'll be a fun one. No, the Bears do not play the Bears. I don't know why the Bears have that glitch, because that's happened in another game too, where it shows that the Bears playing the Bears. That's stupid. There's your other games from around the league. Saw that knockdown, drag-out fight in Pittsburgh. The Ravens with the 8-5 victory over the Steelers. And that 8 was scored late in the fourth quarter. The Ravens are 4-1 with Tony Banks at the helm. We'll see if the Ravens can keep that up all season, but they've had a great start. Speaking of great starts, Jerry Rice, there you see, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Ricky Waters added the third, and that gets us to where we're at now. Now the 49ers will receive to open up the third quarter, and this is going to be a big drive to open up this second half. Boniel with the kick. Alexander takes it from the 2. Out across the 20 to about the 23. Frank Gore gets to have his season stats shown in for the first time. Brody's in the shotgun. Pass complete. There's Dwight Clark. Out across the 30, out across the 35. He's got a first down out to the 36. Dwight Clark amassing a few receptions early on in this game. Kind of the third man. Everybody talks about Rice, and then to a lesser extent, Gene Washington. But certainly Dwight Clark, a very formidable receiver, as Cowboys fans are well aware. Shotgun. Brody looks, throws to the right-hand side, intended for Brent Jones on the tight end out. That ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Eleven carries, 19 passes for the 49ers, who've been able to find some gaps in this Cowboys defense. Pass there over the middle. Brody puts it into Jones. That one's complete. First down out to the 48. Second catch for Jones. Brody now 14 of 20. Brody in the shotgun again. Handoff up the middle. Frank Gore into Dallas territory. 7 carries, 35 yards so far for Gore. That's a pickup of 6 down to the Cowboys 46. The 49ers could really put a stake through the Cowboys' hearts with a touchdown drive here to open up the second half. There's Waters. Waters tries to get to the outside. There's a bit of room. Down inside the 40, inside the 35. 5 carries for 30 yards so far for Ricky Waters. He's down to the 33. That's a 13-yard pickup. And the 49ers are picking up pretty much right where they left off. For Waters and Charlie Garner. Nice 3-back tandem. For these San Francisco 49ers. Gore gets the bulk of it. Garner and Waters. Certainly key contributors for this team. There's Gore. Down inside the 25, inside the 20, inside about the 15. That's where they'll spot him. And the 49ers are wearing the Cowboys out here. Again, this Dallas defense, the linebacking core is not considered to be great. They do have Chuck Howley, but they don't have a few of their other really good linebackers from their history. Again, each franchise, a 130-player master pool. They got 50 to start for the opening year, selected at random. The others will join in subsequent seasons. So there's a little bit of kind of a randomness to how each of these teams started. But obviously, both of these franchises have terrific player pools to deal with. But the Cowboys did not start out deep at the linebacker spot. 2nd and inches. Brody surprisingly from the shotgun here from the Cowboys' 5-yard line. Just back swings. End zone. Gene Washington. Touchdown San Francisco. Gene Washington reels it in. It's the 3rd touchdown pass for Brody, and the 49ers have blown this one open here in the 3rd quarter. Quick little out. I think that pass, they were hoping that was going to go a little bit wider. But that's the way it's going for the 49ers. Even when a play doesn't get run exactly as scripted, it still is working out for them. Extra point coming here from Gossett. 10:54 remaining in the third. The extra point will put the Niners up 31-10. So San Francisco serving notice here. 8 plays, 78 yards on that drive. Niners looking to go to 4-1. And the Cowboys dropped their opening 2 games of the year to the Giants and the Jets. Elvin Martin elects not to return this one. They'll start off from the 25. The Jets' loss was very surprising for the Cowboys. The Giants' one was too. The Cowboys have more talent. But the Giants figured to be a better team than the Jets are. But the Cowboys regroup after beating the Patriots in Week 4, handing New England its first loss. Kind of felt like the Cowboys were going to get on track here, but they have not been able to do much here against San Francisco. Handoff. Smith stuffed. Picks up 3 out to the 28. 18 carries for 78 yards for Emmitt Smith. What you're really seeing is some potential issues with this Cowboys defense. Certainly have some terrific players. This Cowboys defense might not be quite ready for prime time. Shotgun. Staubach fires. Complete. Lance Rentzel out across the 40 to the 43. Staubach now 7 of 11 for 101 yards and a touchdown. Neither team has turned the ball over as of yet. Risk of stating the obvious, the Cowboys need something. Play action. Staubach rolls left, fires, complete. Tony Hill, his first reception of the game, down inside the San Francisco 40. So Tony Hill, with his first reception, again, Irvin only has 1 reception as well. Irvin stands out because it was the touchdown. But really, Staubach hasn't been able to go down the field to his wideouts. These 49ers secondary just doing a fantastic job to this point in the game. Eric Wright, Merton Hanks. Just a terrific secondary here for San Francisco. Handoff, Smith, not much doing there. He'll pick up a couple. 2nd and 8 down to the 35. Patrick Willis is there again. Second and 8 from the 35. Staubach drops back. Swings it. Right side. Complete. Novacek reels it in. Steps out of bounds at the 30. Third catch of the game for Jay Novacek. It'll be 3rd and 3. From the Niners' 30-yard line, Chris Boniel kicking into a net on the sideline. Cowboys certainly wouldn't turn down a field goal, but they want more than that. And they'll get a chance to keep that alive. Smith pops it to the outside, down to the 26. He's up over the 80-yard mark there on his 20th carry of the game. Merton Hanks with the stop. First and 10 from the 26 as we get down to the 7-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Staubach drops back. Looks. He's got Novacek. Another short. That one's a crossing route. Novacek has run that tight end out route a few times today. This one comes over the middle. He picks up 5, brought down by Tim McDonald. It's 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys. Second and 5 from the 21. Staubach drops back. Looks over the middle. Complete. That'll be a first down, down inside the 15. Emmitt Smith out of the backfield. That's his first reception of the game. 7-yard pickup from Emmitt. Now remember, Smith left this game with an injury early on. Seems like he's all right now, but a little bit of an MCL sprain. Report we got from the sideline. He's trying to play through it here. Cowboys may have to be a little judicious how they use him. Quick crossing route there. Tony Hill with the reception. He's popped. That's a 4-yard pickup. Short passes here on this drive for Dallas. 24 carries, 16 passes for Tom Landry's offense. Staubach drops here. Swings it. Smith out of the backfield. Down inside the 10. Just a pickup of a couple down to the 8. Second catch for Smith. Jeff Ulbrich with the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Staubach in the shotgun. Smith checks out to Marco Murray. To Staubach's left. Rolls to the left. Staubach, and he rolls right into the rush. That was a gift sack from Matt Hazeltine. Second 49ers sack of the game. Staubach rolled to the left, and Hazeltine was pretty much blocked there. And Staubach basically rolled right to it. So after a pretty solid drive there, the Cowboys are now going to have to settle for a field goal opportunity here. Boniel puts it through. Cowboys take 3, but that's going to feel like a disappointment. 31-13. Still an 18-point deficit. Now here's Boniel with the kick. 3:23 left in quarter 3. Alexander fields it from the 2. Out across the 20. Brought down at the 24. And that's where the 49ers will take over. The Cowboys can come up with a big stop here. Keep this a short drive. Get good field position. They might be able to find some ounce of hope. A significant drive for the 49ers. Could very well put this game to bed. There's the pressure up the middle, and down goes Brody. Hollywood Henderson gets through for the sack. Cowboys' second sack of the game. That's a loss of 11, and that's a good way to start it if you're Dallas. Henderson goes unchecked. And Brody had no options there. Second and 21. From the 13. Hand off to Waters. Waters tries to string it out wide. Cornell Green stays with him, brings him down. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the 19. Down to about 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 15, deep in their own territory for the Niners. They're going to play it conservatively here. They go with the draw. Not much doing there for Charlie Garner, his second carry of the game. George Andrew with the stop. So the Cowboys got what they needed there. They're going to force the Niners into a 3-and-out. And now, can the Cowboys offense get them back into this game here? Whittam with the kick. Elvin Martin back to return. Starts from the 40. It'll be decent field position. Cowboys will start off from their 48. So big drive here in the course of this game coming up now. Touchdown for the Cowboys. They can get it back to within 11. See how much Emmitt Smith has left in the tank. You know the Cowboys are going to want to lean on him, but they have already leaned on him heavily. He did check out of this game earlier with that knee injury. They go to him here, though. Handoff tries to get wide, and that play is blown up. Oh, beautiful job. Vanderbunt gets through, strings that play out. Emmitt comes up looking a little hobbled, but he heads back to the huddle. It's a loss of 3. Not the start the Cowboys wanted to see on that drive. Inside 30 seconds left here in the third. They're actually going to run the counter. And I'll tell you, I don't think you can run that. If you want to run Emmitt Smith in that situation, that's fine. But I think you've got to run him straight ahead at this point. Asking Emmitt to cut back and forth at this point in the game between fatigue and the knee being dinged up is probably not the route you want to go. So that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. 31-13 San Francisco. Cowboys trying to cling to hope here. They'll open up the fourth with a 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 from the 47. And switch sides. Lone set back behind Staubach. Can't believe he's going to be handed off in this situation. 3rd and 12. Staubach drops back. Stands in. Looks. And he's going to go down. Matt Hazeltine gets to him for a second time. 3rd sack for the Niners. 4th and 17. And that one hurts. The game wants him to go for it here. I don't know. I don't think you can do that here. I know it's a 3-score game, but at that point you're at your own 41. We're going to overrule that. We're gonna say that you've got to punt it here and hope that your defense. This is the last time you can do that. But on a 4th and 17, going for it just doesn't seem like something that is really how that would play out. So we're gonna override that. Punt is almost blocked, and he is hit. We're going to decline that because, again, anything that's long like that, that play happens too much. So we're going to act like that penalty. We're going to act like that penalty didn't happen just because that's a Madden glitch. One of several in this game that you have to deal with. So while I understand that comes across ridiculously, on a punt where you're trying to get the meter high and stuff like that, if the team goes for a straight rush, they hit the kicker every single time. So we don't want to go kind of bastardizing the result of how this game has gone because of EA stupidity. So, and the fact is, if you play the game, if you do it like this in franchise mode, there's also incredibly low penalties. I have the penalty sliders maxed out, and you're still not seeing any regular penalties called. Again, in exhibition mode, it plays much better. I just can't run a whole season in exhibition mode. It's not a realistic way to do it. So 2nd and 8 there after the pickup of 2. '49ers from their 22. And off Gore. Tries to cut it back. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to get the first down. Frank Gore shakes off the tackle that would have stopped him for pretty much no gain and turns it into a first down carry out to the 33. Beautiful job there by Frank Gore. First and 10 for the Niners from their 33. Garner tries to pull his way through. You're going to see a lot of ground game here from the 49ers at this point. They know they have this game in control, and right now they just want to chew up clock. 2nd and 6 from the 37. There's a handoff. Gore again. Picks up a couple. 10 carries for 67 yards now for Frank Gore on the day. Brody actually goes to the shotgun here on 3rd. They go to the ground anyway, though. Waters to the outside, close to the marker. I don't think he got there, and he didn't. Good job by Cornell Green to stop him short. It'll be 4th and 1. Waters gets to the outside. Green comes up for a very good tackle. Waters not the easiest guy to bring down in the open field. So Tom Whittem comes on for the punt. Martin from the 16. Not much doing there on the return. Probably should have caught that one. Only gets a couple out to the 18. 10:36 left. Cowboys punting no longer an option. They've got any hope in this one. They need something here, and they need to hit it pretty quick. There's another one of those Madden glitches where it just offers you one play. It won't do that for long, but I have to manually call a play here first on that first play when it does that. Staubach drops back, stands in, swings it to Smith out of the backfield. Smith out across the 20, jukes the defender out to the 25, goes out of bounds, takes a hit, arguably a little bit late. Picks up 8. Now we'll see if it goes back to Coach suggestions. Nope. Oh my goodness. All right, so now we got to kind of go into this version of the playbook. Obviously, the Cowboys are going to be throwing pretty much the whole way here. 2nd and 2. Staubach drops back, looks over the middle, is complete. He's got Irvin. Now Irvin out across the 40. Brought down at the 41. 1st and 10. Only the 2nd catch for Irvin. His first one was the touchdown. Eric Wright with the stop. Niners will give the Cowboys those short passes the rest of the way here. Staubach's agent may like that, but other than that, not much positive for the Cowboys coming out of that. Staubach drops back. He looks. He hits Rensel on a cross. Out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 48. Staubach is 15 of 19 in this one. Staubach hasn't played badly. This one is on the Cowboys defense. Cowboys defense has just not gotten it done in this one. Simple as that. 2nd and 3. Staubach drops back, swings it wide. Smith out of the backfield, down inside the San Francisco 40. So Emmitt Smith continues to be the workhorse for Dallas. 3rd catch for Smith. He's also got, I believe it's 22 carries at this point. Eric Wright there with the stop. Wheel route out of the backfield. Down inside the 40. Smith almost lost that ball, but was able to hold on. Staubach drops back. Pass over the middle again. He's got Rensel down inside the 20. Cowboys operating out of the no huddle here, trying to catch the 49ers on their heels. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. Staubach drops back. Looks. Fires over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Patrick Willis almost got Staubach there. It's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 7:54 remaining in the game. Cowboys trying to cling of some sort of hope of a comeback. Staubach drops. Pass, short one over the middle. He's got Irvin down inside the 10. Irvin pulls his way down inside the 5, down to the 3. First and goal for the Cowboys. The 49ers may want to try to tighten this defense up a little bit. First and goal from the 3. Staubach drops. Smith picks up the blitz nicely. Passes incomplete. Good job there by Emmitt Smith to pick up the blitz coming up the middle. Looked like Smith was going to release out for the route there, but instead stayed in, picked up the rush. Second and goal from the 3. 7:09 left in the game. 31-13 San Francisco. Staubach drops. Pressure from the outside, and it's going to be Tim McDonald who brings Staubach down. Third and goal now from the 9. Not a huge loss, but certainly changes the complexion of things for the Cowboys. Staubach to the line. Drops back. Looks. Looking for somebody. Fires. Corner of the end zone. Caught, and Renzel got it. He was in the end zone when he caught it. Touchdown, Lance Renzel, and the Cowboys keep hope alive. Renzel had gone to the back of the end zone. He came back, and Staubach hits him right at the goal line in front of Eric Wright. That'll be a touchdown for Dallas. Now, they'll need a 2-point conversion at some point, but they don't have to go for it here. O'Neal comes on for the extra point. 6:25 left in the game. 10 plays, 82 yards in 4:11. Cowboys need 2 possessions. And they're going to kick it deep. So the Cowboys are going to lean on a defense that has struggled throughout this one and ask them to come up with a big stop. We'll see if the 49ers continue to just go run and try to eat the clock, or if they're going to try to run their offense a little bit. 6:20 left in the game, 31-20 San Francisco. High formation behind Brody. Hand off to Gore. He's stopped. No gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Good start there for the Cowboys. Brody will let the clock run. Shotgun there, and he throws. Down the field, complete. There's Jerry Rice out past the 45. We haven't heard about Rice in this second half. That's only his 3rd catch. He had 2 catches, both for touchdowns in the first half. That's his first catch here of the second half, but it moves the sticks for the 49ers. It makes a bad situation worse for the Cowboys. Getting down inside the 5-minute mark. Shotgun pressure comes on, and down he goes. Henderson gets him for the 2nd time. 3rd sack for the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are going to burn one of their timeouts there. 31-20 San Francisco. A little bit less than 5 minutes left in the game. Cowboys need a stop on this drive. .44 remaining. Niners at their 40. It's a handoff. Waters tries to get to the outside, and Cornell Green comes up for the stop. Green has had a terrific game for Dallas. 3rd and 17. Now coming up. Waters tries to get this one to the outside, but Green comes up and blows that play up. Beautifully done by Cornell Green. So 3rd and 17. Cowboys so far getting what they need to out of this drive. Now they need to stop. They cannot allow the big conversion here. Brody drops back. Fires as he is hit. Incomplete, and the 49ers will punt, so the Cowboys still have a little bit of hope. Michael Downs on the safety blitz. Howie the Burn-Doodle comes to say hello. Late in the broadcast here. 3:59 remaining. Whittam comes on for the punt. Kelvin Martin back at the 18. Out across the 25, out across the 30. Martin tries to get it to the outside. Good job by Kelvin Martin, his best return of the game. He's out past the 35 to the 37. So now the Cowboys, 3:48 on the clock. Remember, they do need 2 scores. Starts from their 37. Staubach drops. Looking. He's going to air it out. Deep throw down the middle. Incomplete. So Staubach goes long. Unable to connect. It'll be 2nd and 10. Cowboys went for the money shot there to open up this drive. Second and 10. Pass over the middle. Complete to Renzel. Down into San Francisco territory. Down to the 48. Staubach now 20 of 27. 7th catch of the game for Lance Renzel. Quietly has had a very nice game. 49ers secondary has done a very good job on both Irvin and Tony Hill. Clock continues to tick. Cowboys trying to move it quickly. Staubach drops. Looks. There's Renzel again on that crossing route. Only a 3-yard pickup, though. He does get out of bounds. Cowboys going to need more chunks than that. Staubach drops back. Looks. Short pass there. Novacek with the catch, but they're not letting him get too much. 3rd and 4. Cowboys running the no huddle. Staubach drops back. Looks. Pass to the sideline, but he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 2. Novacek with another reception, but is short of the marker. And now the Cowboys' hopes come down to this. 4th and 2. From the 40. They go to the ground. It's Smith. And the 49ers gobble him up, and that's pretty much going to do it. So they go to Emmitt Smith in the short yardage situation to try to get the tough yards, but the 49ers were all over that one. Stepnoski is helped off the field, but the 49ers have possession anyway, and now they should be able to pretty much get this game near the finish line. And in motion. Handoff. Waters. He's stopped. Cowboys will call a timeout there. 31-20 San Francisco. Dallas kept hope alive for a bit, but it now seems as though the 49ers are going to be able to get this win and improve to 4-1. Barring a catastrophe of epic proportions for the 49ers. Handoff, juking a bit, and now Gore opens it up. Inside the 35, inside the 30, big run for Frank Gore. Too Tall Jones from the angle was not going to get him. Gore kind of jukes Too Tall Jones down to the ground. I'm not even sure how Too Tall Jones ended up back there that far on the play, but Gore leaves Too Tall Jones laying with the long touchdown run, and that's the end of it. Got to give Too Tall Jones credit for trying to chase Gore down there. That is a big man running a long distance. That is horrible tackling. Don't remember who 31 is, but whoever he is, he should be cut. So Gore goes the distance to put an exclamation point on this one for the 49ers. Gossett with the extra point. Puts it through, and it's 38-20 San Francisco. .201 remaining, so the Cowboys will drift back below the 500 mark here. Down to 2-3. Nobody has asserted themselves yet in that NFC East, so the Cowboys are still in an okay position. But they definitely have some stuff they're going to have to sort out. Their defense has definite holes. They'll run their offense here and at least try to get some more numbers. Staubach drops back, swings it out of the backfield to Smith. Kudos to Emmitt Smith, who is really trying to grind his way through this one. 2nd and inches. Cowboys running a no huddle, even though there's not really any reason for them to do so at this point. They're not making up 18 points in this situation. Staubach hits Lance Rentzel. Again, keeping up the hurry-up offense. Staubach drops back again. Another pass there. He's got Rentzel once more. Down inside the 35. So Lance Rentzel is going to have a nice day to put on his resume. 10 catches here. But the Niners secondary will take that. They have, other than the one long touchdown reception, shut down Michael Irvin. Emmitt Smith got his yards. But overall, this has been a very solid performance, front to back, for the 49ers. Staubach swings that one. There's Novacek. Down inside the 25. Cowboys won't bother burning that last time out at this point. Actually, you know what? They probably would. They probably would, even with the game out of reach. Not going to leave a timeout on the table. Give the impression that they think there's hope here in the last 40 seconds. .34 ticks left on the clock, keeping the 49ers from going to 4-1. Staubach fires, complete. There's Irvin along the sideline. He does, I'm sorry, that was Tony Hill. Gets out of bounds. 30 seconds left. So both quarterbacks did a fine job in this one. Neither team turned the ball over. Staubach fires. That one's almost picked off by Willis. Staubach probably should, if you're going to just throw that ball there, you may as well go end zone. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Staubach fires. Complete. Robert Newhouse out of the backfield. Pick up there, 3rd and 4. This will be the last play of this one. Cowboys will run an offense anyway. They could have just let the clock run out. But instead, Staubach goes for the end zone. It's incomplete. And that will bring things to a close. So a very impressive performance from the San Francisco 49ers. Tom Landry knows his Cowboys have some work to do, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. 38-20, the final here in San Francisco. The 49ers, very impressive as they rattle off their fourth straight victory to improve to 4-1. We'll take a quick look at the stat board here. First of all, check out your team stats. Niners with the advantage there. Niners with the advantage in the rushing yards. Again, terrific game for Emmitt Smith. Cowboys actually had an advantage in first downs there. Neither team turned the ball over at all. The no penalties thing kind of kills me a bit, but it's a compromise you have to kind of make. Again, Madden, playing this game and doing this project is just an exercise in learning what battles to fight. And the penalty fight is not one that I feel like I can win. Again, if I could get the proper number of penalties if I played these games in exhibition mode, but stat tracking would be incredibly difficult, and the season would take forever if I played out every game in exhibition mode. So that just kind of is something that's not really that's kind of a non-starter as far as actually carrying this out. Quarterback stats: Staubach 29 of 38 for 314, Brody 17 of 24 for 274. Staubach throws for a pair of touchdowns. Brody throws for 3. Again, neither quarterback turned the ball over at all. Smith, 24 carries for 90 yards. Heavy workload for him there, but didn't even get over 4 yards of carry. So all things considered, the 49ers will consider that a success. Shutting down Emmitt Smith. Gore, 12 for 124. Waters, 10 for 45, and a touchdown. Gore's numbers, of course, inflated by the big 57-yard touchdown run there at the end that put the capper on things. Lance Rentzel, 10 catches for 118. Novacek, 7 catches, but for only 38 yards. Again, and look, Irvin was largely shut down. He had 3 catches and a score. Jerry Rice only had 3 catches, but 2 of them were scores. So, shutdown is all relative there. There's your scoring summary. That 28-yard pass from Brody to Rice, that was a beauty, and then 73 yards to open up the second quarter. Just San Francisco kind of got out ahead there, was able to pin their ears back. That Ricky Waters touchdown run at the end of the first half really kind of ended the Cowboys' hopes in this one. I know they were kind of hanging around there in the second half, but that Waters touchdown after the Irvin touchdown, that the Cowboys let the 49ers come right down the field there and score there on the Waters touchdown, really was pretty much the kind of doomed this one for the Cowboys. So that'll wrap it up from here. Greatly appreciate you all joining. The next broadcast on the channel will be the Tennessee Titans / Oilers, as they will take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Oilers trying to take over the division lead there. Again, the Oilers struggled. They lost in week 1, but the Oilers have won 3 straight. The Colts, the best defense in football to this point. So that should be a good one. Can the two-headed monster of Earl Campbell and Derrick Henry take down the Colts? Not sure when I'll get to that broadcast, so keep things going here on the channel. Follow notifications and all that kind of stuff. Click the bell. Subscribe if you have not as of yet. Like the Facebook page, etc., etc. And stay up to date with all the action here in the LSUFL. Or the FSFL. The LSUFL was my old league that I ran with Action PC. Don't mind me. But regardless, stay tuned for more stuff here from the Legend Sports Universe. Until next time, thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and joining me here. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will see you somewhere around. All right? Be good to each other. We'll talk soon. The 49ers improved to 4-1 with a big win over Dallas.